Alright, and hello there, Final Fantasy Randomizer fans. We've got a match starting really quick here soon, so we had some behind-the-scenes stuff working. We are getting off here with Sin Pyro and Minh the Mage. Joining me, I am Jay Scheidel. Joining me in the booth is Classic Gamer 76. Classic Gamer, how you doing?
Pretty good. I am looking forward to this race here. Game 2, I do believe. It looks like we're already off.
Yeah, this is a Game 2. They literally just finished Game 1. It was a tight ending on Game 1, so they've had about 45 minutes to rest, get into this, but holy cow, is that nuke level 1?
Cure 4 level 1 too, that'll be Red Wizard and Knight learnable.
Oh my goodness. Okay. Well, when we get a little break in a second, we'll go through what the blursings are also, and this is going to be a seed. I can tell you that already.
Silver Daggers +3, not a bad start there. And we have a Zeus Bonk for our AoE caster item.
There are definitely worse items to be using.
Oh yes, Lightning's pretty good. Not too many things resist it. And get a ship early or have to take the river system, Lightning 2 is a very valuable spell to have.
Oh yeah, and later on as you're trying to get through the seafood party plaque or just anything, take that over and insta-kill most days.
Minh going straight into Garland, not even checking any chests.
Yeah, interesting. I think what I've been seeing is everyone's going left first, but we got two going straight into Garland.
Garland says, "You're slow, your attacks aren't going to be as effective," and Nuke ends that.
And then we come back and we say, we don't need to attack. Take a microwave.
So, Axial and the Cube, neither of those immediately useful. Certainly not going to get us out of the Inner Sea, but, you know, that opens up a Fiend dungeon and halfway opens up another.
Yeah, like to see that Axial come out, because now we've got two dungeons we're able to complete with the volcano in the mix, and only needing one more item to get through Sky, so...
Yep, so really...
Yeah.
One more dungeon item away from go mode, at least as far as dungeons go. Still need to find that good old key and loot, of course.
Yeah, nice. You can start planning that early.
He's been making his way to Provoca. Let's see what we have here.
Going straight to the pirates.
Yep. Not going to check the magic, almost like he thinks Nuke can take down the pirates, which is probably a pretty good bet, I would say.
I mean, until they nuke you back, I think it's fine.
Yeah. Of course, it's a matter of they nuke you first, and then it's just, well, they'd have 9, we have 2, we could have a little bit of a problem.
Yeah. Alright.
Nice vanilla ship from Vicky, so that'll open up the Inner Sea, which means we don't have to go to ice or volcano right away.
Well, and I was going to wait just a little bit till it calmed down, but we just saw right there, the Black Mage does have the malice of no Fire 3. So that Fire 3 in level 2 Black, not going to be too useful for that Black Mage.
Of course, with Nuke at level 1, that isn't as bad as it might otherwise be, but still, you find something like a bunch of metal slimes, something which make a great Fire 3 party grind, you're not going to be able to grind as long.
Oh yeah. You like to have it there as an extra spell, so you're not using up all your nukes, but you got nuke level 1.
And 2 casters in this case, so... Let's see, we did not have a chance to go over the blursing, so...
Yep, I got them pulled up right here. So, the fighter is like the legendary fighter that you've always wanted in your life. We have plus 50 to agility, we have plus legendary swords right off the bat, and we have the best malice of plus 80 intelligence. So, hey, never thought that being intelligent would be a malice, but that's what happens when you're a fighter, I guess. Let's see. The Thief has plus 20 MDef, can equip the axes, but is minus 10 for luck. Our Red Mage has Cure 3 off the bat. We have plus 5 to our luck, but we cannot wear a Pro Ring. White Mage has free exit. Plus 10 MDef, but minus 10 strength. Aw, poor White Mage.
Yep.
And the black mage gets plus free warp, plus 20 HP, and as we saw, no fire 3. So, like, these blurstings are nice.
These are nice blurstings. Of course, we actually saw warp at level 3 along with Brack. I believe we saw heal 3 in the white shop.
Oh, and there was lock and lightning 3.
Yep, those are nice to have. Lightning 3 is another great spell when you don't want to use a nuke.
And in chat, why is that a malice? Because it doesn't do anything, so it's a positive malice. We don't ask questions. It is. It's the free malice.
Yeah. It's your fighter that thinks too much before he makes his move.
Alright.
The stages.
Yeah. Now you've got the age-old question, do we go back on over, turn in the crown, and hit up Marsh? Or we have exit, we have warp. Do we go north?
That is a very interesting question. I mean, I would be personally really tempted to go back and turn in that crown with the full disclosure that I am not a racer, but, you know, warp and exit? Ice Cave doesn't seem so bad when you have both warp and exit.
And level 1 nuke. But
Yeah.
Minh showing us the bottom play there. We don't see them coming through the land route very often.
No, that's not a route people usually take. Of course, I can understand it because the river encounters are just nasty.
And I'd like to welcome the raid from Final Fantasy Randomizer. I was watching the end of that race. Looked like a hoot to finish up there with Danny and Forsaken Sadness. Coming at the very beginning of this race, this is race 2 between Senpyro and Minh the Mage. We just finished up with race 1 a bit ago, and we just got started.
Interesting, that fighter with the legendary weapons, if we can find the katana or X-Cal, or of course there's that incentive Vorpal, we don't even need to worry about promotion as much.
Yeah, really nice to see.
Yep. Minh picks up a banjo, which of course is our multi-instrument Sarah loot replacement.
I mean, it's kind of a loot, right?
Yeah, close enough.
Something like that.
Yeah, it's a musical instrument.
And in chat wanting to know, Minh finished first last time, but by a grand total of 30 seconds. So race 1, Minh finished at 1:14:57, Sin finished at 1:15:25. So pretty close race. Interesting to see how this one goes.
Runners with their warp and X's heading to Marsh. We see Senpyro and Minh did this as well, burning off a few encounters before going into Marsh.
Don't hate coming back over here with these spells. You got the crown. You know there's 2 items compared to the 1 in ice.
And then you have warp, exit, and nuke. Yeah, Marsh just doesn't seem as nasty as it usually does.
Hey, that is a ribbon in the linked chest.
Always good to find a ribbon.
And if you didn't believe me, hey, there's a ribbon in the linked chest.
Same ribbon, 2 different places. Minh going directly for the incentive while Senpyro is going to pick up a few chests.
And we find a melon, which would be our ruby, and a sandstone on the other side. Nice.
If I was to tighten, I would prefer the ruby, the melon to a sandstone, but again, if I ate rocks normally anyway, I might prefer the sandstone.
I'll say, I think with their normal diet, probably likes the sandstone a bit better.
And welcome Raiders from Speed Gaming Portuguese too.
Yeah. We're all over the place here.
See, we do not have our canal yet, so we do not have any means to exit the inner sea, so it looks like we might be looking at required ice here.
I think it has to be.
Which we've got warp, we've got exit, we've got nuke. You know, until we find some large pack with thunder or something. Sure, no problem.
It's going to be interesting to see what is behind that ruby. So if that's something, if we could have completely dodged and faded Marsh Cave, or if they're both going to be glad they found it.
That's a good question. I mean, if it's actually a vanilla floater in ice, then, you know, it's like, well, you get to Sarda, but, you know, maybe the Titan doesn't have anything, and those Hydras hitting hard as they often do. Another question is, with the magic we have, do we consider taking a crack at Volcano or at least raiding the armory?
I could make a case for raiding the armory. I think we're a little bit too low to work our way down.
Yeah, I have to agree, and Pyro agrees too, because he's heading straight to ice.
Well, this makes more sense to start with, because you've got to get the item out. We've got exit, we've got warp.
And double dipping anywhere feels bad.
Yeah. So, knowing that this has to be Canal to get us out, I would go ahead, grab this, get out of the inner sea, and come back later on when we're ready to beat it. Because there's so much exploration to do.
Yes. Places to go, things to do, fiends to kill.
And we've got 3 items just waiting for us with that Ruby and then Bahamut.
Yes. And of course, Sarda as well.
Yeah. Oh, that's 2 with Sarda and Ruby.
Yep. Well, you know, Minh making his way through the river system, you know, frying some fish.
Fish and ghosts.
I'm not a fan of fish, but I think I'll take those over the ghosts.
Yeah. Ooh. White dragons have toxic. We'll have to remember that if we find that tile later. Ouch.
Yes.
Oh, and blaze. Oh.
Oh boy. Yeah, and I would reset at that point too.
Alright, run, Minh, run.
And of course, the red mage can't use pro rings. Yep, and then Minh resets and Pyro finds another white dragon and whew.
Yeah, I think we're save scumming our way around this.
Yes. If you don't find the hero run, it's better to get the something before rather than 2 white dragons that Pyro fortunately is able to get away from.
Makes it a little more risky to go keep digging this cave.
And gargoyles have glance, and Pyro only has 1 self-potion. He did not use the warp trip. Maybe he wants to just go collect treasures and then, you know, warp out once he gets to the chest normally, but Minh is using the warp trick.
Yeah, and doing it the original way instead of going back around to the back so you can check all 3 chests.
And there's our canal. There is our ticket out of the inner sea.
I get coming down here, but the way the ice has been treating you, I'm out.
Yes. This is why you want warp and exit, or at least plenty of warp charges, so
yeah.
You can just warp out once you hit the incentive.
Minh didn't end up taking a white mage, so we don't have exit for free. But we do have warp.
And of course we have the free warp on the red mage, and we have more warp charges on both the red and the black mages, so we should have enough to hopefully warp out.
Free warp is on the black, but yes.
Oh, okay.
So we should have plenty of charges, because that should be on spell slot 8, and then we found it, on 3?
Yep. It was
so we should have
level 3.
plenty.
Of course, one of the things having a cube and the Oxial already, that bracket level 3 could also be pretty useful.
Alright, Minh is out. Looks like we just missed a heal staff, so not too bad.
Yeah. I mean, sure, it's a little extra HP in battle, but if you're in a position where you have to use that, you're already in trouble.
If anything, it's more to be able to sell it for the vendor item later.
Yes.
But that was 8,000 gold in this bottom chest, so I think we're looking pretty decent.
And a heal helmet, so we can do all this little gradual HP recovery that...
Waste time and save slots.
Yep. Doesn't lend itself to a good racing strategy.
Alright, so both out of ice.
Yep. And both surely glad to be done with there. So we have our canal. Where do you think you'd go next? I mean, there's the pull of course, Sarda and the Ruby item.
Yeah, I'm out. I'm to Sarda, Ruby, and then down to Bahamut based on what you get.
Yes.
Maybe ordeals, depending on what, just because you're there.
Plenty of warp charges. Ordeals is definitely a pretty feasible play.
I just don't know if I'd check the easy chest in Bahamut instead of going all the way down, or check ordeals first.
I mean, Bahamut is the free incentive, and you could get some useful piece of gear that might help you through ordeals. So, I mean, I personally think I would do Bahamut first.
I think it really depends on what you find here behind Ruby. If you find Tail, obviously we're going down.
And there's 2 at level 5.
And fast.
Yep. And Quadex. Checking out the armor shop.
Yeah, chainmail plus 4.
Yeah, that's not too
bad armor.
When you have +5 to -5, sometimes the lower level armor, so to speak, roll pretty nicely.
Oh, and the chain shirt's kind of an odd one, because it's much better than it should be.
Yes. Your fighters can use them, your red mages can use them.
So salty. Sandstone is my favorite. Okay.
Well, sandstone's in season. I don't think melons are. We've had the rod from Titan, so that opens up our second theme dungeon, or third, I should say.
Yeah, and that makes an interesting play here. Hate to come back to this side of the continent if you don't have to.
Yes.
We're a little bit low to do a Earth play, though.
Yes, I believe we did see Cake at an early level, so if Lich is feeling hungry.
I'd like to see if I can see a pause screen and see what level they're at. 10 over on Min. Okay, maybe. You got Nuke, you've got Nuke.
And of course you have a little more Nuke after that, although not a ton of charges yet.
See if Sin goes ahead and heals and then comes back, or if we just go ahead and go down. Nope, we're out.
It's interesting, the levels might be a little low for Earth, but you have 3 potential trap tiles on Earth 1, but neither runner wants to go to Earth. Not that, I'd want to go to Earth either.
Oh, we found a crystal. Let's go keep digging.
Yep. It could be pretty big if this turns into the floater or something like that.
Hey. You're not allowed to call anymore.
That was just luck. Of course. On Friday we had, I think, the crystal from Sarah, and then Metoya had the floater in that seed too. That was a jet seed.
So this is going to be about 20 minutes in the air?
Yep. We'll about 20. Let's see, did Mint pick up his floater?
No. I mean, we picked up the crystal, but then we went ahead and went south. Or north, or whatever way you want to call this. We went south, but we got north.
Yeah, we went south to go north.
It makes sense in a timey-wimey kind of way.
Well, it makes sense in an RPG world, the world of square kind of way, too. Alright, Synpyro in the air at 20 minutes, 2 seconds, so...
Yeah. I'm headed to Volcano.
Of course, we have our Oxyel and Rod. We know actually this... Well, depending on... Oh! Well, depending on where the key ended up, this could be floaterless.
Yeah. If Min finds the key here, it could easily be floaterless.
Yep, and, fast boat has encounters, but it's, speed-wise, it's the same as the airship. I could not go back to slow boat. Or any other vanilla speeds.
Mm-hmm.
So I think there's pretty strong consensus in the community about that. It's like, no, we couldn't do that again.
Okay. There was a vanilla sun sword there in Volcano.
Yep.
So that was a fighter for a while.
Yep. Or indeed a red mage.
Yeah.
One thing I never realized in vanilla is that red mages and fighters could use the sun sword because I was always promoted by that point.
Yep.
Then taking down a gas dragon in Waterfall. Let's see what we... Still got a little ways to go. And as pointed out in chat by Maple, floater does make getting to ordeals less convenient, which is very true.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I always like to pick it up before with the ship. Sometimes I'll even go out of my way to go down to grab ordeals as I'm turning in the floater.
Yes, and that makes perfect sense. I remember discovering that in vanilla. It's like, I'm not going to the airship anymore. Bahamut has the herb for the elf prince. Might be plenty of
and Waterfalls has the wrong eye.
And the chime. So Minh has accessed all of his dungeons, but no key yet.
There was also a neutral katana there in Waterfall.
That's
in Bahamut. Excuse me.
And Minh, did he just pick up a ribbon? Because he did not have that equipped.
Hey, wrong eye, also known as left eye. Yeah, sure.
Yeah, well, it's not the right eye, so yeah, it's the left eye.
I may have proposed that in the last match.
And Synpyro, Steve gets bodied and he just resets out, so he's still looking for the vendor item. And it's our key and on rack, so we do have a floaterless seat in theory.
Okay.
So Minh taking the sea dive. I mean, I don't know if he has Brack, but with enough nuke charges, he should be able to take on Kraken. Plus, if he found that vanilla katana that the fighter can wield before promotion.
Yep. 14 feels a little bit low for it, but hey, do it. Alright, so I'm gonna pick up whatever's here in Corneria.
If we don't have too much left, it could be something like a bottle that leads on a fetch quest to Vorpal or something.
Yeah, Tail and Vorpal I think are really the last two. Oh, we don't know. Yeah, Tail and Vorpal is about it.
There's our bottle. Of course, we need the airship for that one. But depending on what the Vorpal rolled, I mean, if we found a neutral katana, if the Vorpal rolled, anything down or even neutral, definitely go for the katana.
Oh yeah, I think the Vorpal has to get, what, +4 or something to equal the katana?
I mean, +3, I know with that, it will have definitely a higher crit rate, and the damage will be getting close.
Yeah.
And of course, all the sometimes debates, Vorpal versus this or that. It's like, why not bring both?
Exactly.
Min making the not often seen mermaids play, but it's, I like this because you can get a few levels, maybe find some equipment. Carbonate bubbles, please.
Yeah.
Well, Min did carbonate another mermaid, so I guess we'll let that slide. How many times have you seen something, or even two good things in the bubbles room, though? I can remember one time there was a katana and a masa in there.
Oh my. Well, unfortunately, we're not going to find Maz in these flags, but...
Nope. That's one of the things for those who don't know about these flags. Masa has been removed. And of course, it's, black belts might be recruitable, but they might not be. That's tri-stated. And even if it rolled yes on the tri-state, it might not show up. Meanwhile, Sin Pyro puts that dwarf out of his one-word misery. Thank you, Sin Pyro.
Oh, save the dwarf.
He did. He saved him from his one-word misery.
Hooray forever.
All right, Min's going to go raid Bahamut and pick up his herb.
And Sin just seeing a lot of money there in Dwarf's treasury.
Yep, which we still have spells to buy and equipment to potentially shop for, so I don't hate this play of keeping it.
See if Min remembers this katana. Yep. Okay, good.
Of course, with the fighter and the thief, you ideally find that second katana too.
Oh yeah.
Because what's better than one katana? Two katanas.
What might be interesting is with the blur stings, we see a reverse of it. If we don't get a tail here, katana on the fighter, and some sort of axe on the thief.
That would be interesting. I mean, I don't think, have we seen the light axe yet? What did that roll?
I don't remember. I think we have.
Yeah,
I want to say +2, but seed bleed's a thing.
Yeah, I was thinking +1, but that can be an effective weapon. Of course, you always find the legendary great axe +5. I've been waiting for that axe to be great for over 32 years now.
Alright, Ordeals. That was a ribbon for adamant.
Yep, so that is probably the most metallic ribbon ever, but hey, a ribbon's a ribbon. I don't care how metallic it is, I just want the elemental protections.
I think it did roll up, so the smith probably put on like a jewel or something on it to give it a little extra hardness.
Min is through the Ordeals maze. Waters. It's not a bad tile to find, especially when you have Nuke.
They're surviving a nuke.
Yeah, these waters are pretty chunky, so you might not want to grind on this tile. Especially when you find they have a script.
Yeah. That was a solid 2 turns. I'd leave them.
Yeah, it's 2 turns of 2 nukes, too.
Okay. Bane Sword +3.
Yep, that's a nice find. That can especially crack under Tiamat. You can take them down easily.
Vanilla Tail.
I mean, Urban the Tail would have been hilarious, but... the Bahamut's like, here's this item. Take this on, go on your quest and prove your courage. You have to bravely give this to the Elf Prince. He snores loudly.
Oh, wake him up. He keeps me from sleeping.
Yeah, dragons have their sensitive ears, of course. Sin Pyro going into Waterfall, so he will get his chime.
I wonder what we're digging for, because we already have everything we need. I guess really want that tail. Yeah, they did not bring a fighter, so really want that tail.
Yes.
Went Thief Rainbow, that's right.
Dragon Arbor rolled -2. If I were... Min, I would be hoping to come across an opal armor that rolled up, or even a flame or ice.
I've been just keeping an eye out for those bracelets. Silver and gold bracelets have been saving my bacon here.
Oh, yes. Especially since you can find those in shop. If they roll up, they're great.
Yeah. One less item you have to keep digging for.
Yes. And, you know, it's no guarantee the opal's going to roll up or that you'll even find it.
Yeah, so much better than searching for the one-offs. Alright. Well, we got another Sea Shrine play coming on.
Yep, we'll see. Min goes mermaids, or if he just goes to get Kraken on getting Kraken, and that's what he's going to do.
Now, we're promoted, we have a katana, we'd like to see a defense sword or a roo stick or something, so we'll probably check some chests, but we're not going to go down.
Katanas can be great for making Sushi 1. Or even Sushi 2, once Sushi 2 backrows your white mage.
Sin taking the, I believe that was the spot suggested in the Nintendo Power. Way down here to the bottom left.
Yeah, I mean, even in 1990, I was looking at that and saying, I mean, just in general. The Epic, use Aether to protect against Lich One's nuke. Or Invis as well. Like,
I actually have to search for my guide someday and look at it again.
I might find the PDF online. I know mine did not survive time. Dragon plus 3 sword is not bad to find.
Yeah?
Opal plus 5 helmet. We don't have a extra ribbon for the fighter, so yeah. Although I think heal plus 2 is a little better than a silver plus 3. But I could be wrong.
Silver plus 3, we'll see. Helmet. Heal was plus 2, you said?
Yep, heal was plus 2, silver was plus 3.
Silver is slightly better.
Alright. And speaking of silver, silver plus 4 bracelet there.
Hey, that I will take.
Yes, any day. I mean, Simpyro possibly still looking for that tail, but he's going to be happy when and if he gets through ordeals. Am I seeing single digits on his level still?
Oh, I think so.
Going to make ordeals definitely a much more challenging play, but he's through it. Probably
Yeah, ordeals is one of those. It's interesting because you can get through it lower than you think.
Yes, especially if you have a few warp charges.
Until something rolls a script, and then you're SOL.
Yep. And Pyro picking up his Bane Sword. You know, at plus 3, that's actually not a bad weapon after promotion either.
Yeah. I think I still like that Dragon Sword just a bit better, but no, I would be wrong. Bane Sword is better. Okay.
Yep. Of course, if you're fighting, say, Tiamat, you want the Dragon Sword for its bonus.
Dragon Sword's gonna have a little bit better crit, but that's about it.
Which, going against Chaos, maybe you want the Dragon Sword as well for that crit. So we have a Black Mage behind Kraken.
Let's see what Kraken does.
We are going all-out offense with melee, fast, and nuke.
Would it surprise you if I told you that in the first round, Kraken punched down the White Mage?
Let's see, what I am about as shocked as if someone said, you know, there's the sun rising in the east, and there's Min's ninja flat on his face, too.
Oh. Alright, promotion for Sin.
Alright, which is very good because now that katana can be used. You want to, yeah, definitely want the sun over the ice +3. Didn't have that equipped before. I don't know if he realized that red mages can use that before promotion.
Mm-hmm. Well, like you said, it's not something you usually think about.
Yep, because, you know, you find that bleeding greater than less than in vanilla.
Yes.
Alright, we'll see some Pyro's going to, like he's going to do the Mirage play.
But forgot we didn't save getting off the airship.
Yep.
So we gotta fly here again.
And he didn't save again. Maybe he is just looking to check Mirage 1 and reset out if he doesn't find anything good.
Are we looking for a grind?
We had some encounters pretty quick off the reset, so...
Maybe, yeah. Normal steak.
Yep.
Yeah.
Not a blue steak, but, you know, steaks are good nevertheless. I mean, they might have rolled a little thick.
We're level 10.
10%. Yeah.
Yeah.
So definitely not, you know, probably not ready for, you know, Mirage and Sky, although sometimes Mirage 1 can actually be pretty decent for grinding. You have those vampire packs and the chimeras. Of course, you can also have one of my favorites, steak and wings in the desert. It's one of my favorites on my dinner plate, at least.
I'm curious, though. I don't remember seeing the Northwest Castle trap tiles, the Earth trap tiles, or Temple of Fiends.
We haven't seen any of those. And Minh, even though he's in Earth, is baiting the trap tiles. Of course, he might just want to go kill Lich first and then go back and look.
Right. Well, Minh was also a little bit higher in level. I think we were mid-teens.
Yeah, so he doesn't need to grind so much, especially for Lich.
Yeah.
Seeing all the arachnids made me wonder who rolled the seed.
I don't know what you're talking about. Hey, they're fine. 1 damage.
Yeah. I said who did. I think we know who didn't.
Yeah, all of my seeds, they tend to get plus equipment, so this is actually one of the rudest seeds I've seen with equipment so far that I've rolled.
I mean...
Never mind.
I mean, up to this point it was rude. One of the rudest. But, you know, Opal Cheerio +4 does... yeah, make things a little more polite.
We'll see when we find Excal and Warple. Yeah, I'll still go back to one of the first seats I ever rolled was an Excal, a Katana, and 2 ribbons in Topher. Ooh!
But no Vorpal in there. Meanwhile, we have the right eye.
Yeah!
Neither the wrong eye nor the left eye.
So it's all the way down here, but this tile is also on the first floor, and there is a safe room that you can take it.
Yes.
So I might take it a bit here with a full party, go down, kill Lich, and then come back and jump back in there for solo grind.
Yep, because you can easily use some other encounters or something, especially if you find something that's good at wiping your party in the Hall of Giants.
Yeah, say that first floor, you got the Hall of Giants, so if you can't find something, you're not looking hard enough.
And Pyro making the Mirage play now. Probably looking for equipment, maybe can find the ribbon, maybe that... well, he doesn't care about the second katana so much.
Yeah.
Chimeras are hitting pretty hard.
Whew. I didn't see what level we got to after the state grind.
Yeah, I didn't see either.
But look at this HP. I'm gonna say early teens, 14, 15 maybe?
Maybe. Well, we just hit 22 on Synpyros, 21s and 22s.
With the magic we've seen, that's enough for those mages. Let's start knocking them down.
3. Do you think you want to go into Topher in these flags?
It all depends on what we've got. Seeing what we have here, I mean, if I'm going full party, probably 25, 27 at least. Like to get your main attacker up to 5 hits, 6 hits, somewhere in that neighborhood.
I think that's been a popular response when I've asked that question. I think people aren't doing because they normally don't is check the 7 and 8 magic charges, but your white and black mages will have a few level 8 charges at those levels.
Yeah. But I'm looking here, fast is level 5. I'd like to see 4 charges of it, 5 charges of it.
Yes. Of course, another question is what good magic have we not seen yet? Because if we're, checking magic is something we want to look for. I don't think we've seen Temper yet.
Yeah, I don't see Life 2 or Temper on our chart.
Yeah, so those would be the big ones we want to find. Of course, if we find a Power Bong, Temper becomes less important. Meanwhile, don't blink and you might see a vampire on Min's screen. Ice plus 5 shield in the vampire chest. That is a really nice find. Both knights and ninjas can use that. Silver minus 3, I'm not even sure I'd bother with that.
Yeah. Alright, looks like Sin's going back to the state grind, but we have our solo thief now.
It looks like he probably used the Ankylo to kill off his other party members, which is one of the few good uses for Anklios.
Ooh, this is...
Yeah, This is a little scary here. It needs some turn order.
Turn order, okay. That's some good experience. Yeah, that's level 15.
Yeah, I definitely need to get quite a few more levels. You have to check the other quadrants. I mean, sure, a steak is nice early, and really his level, not much more it could take. We could search, maybe find sandwiches or a blue steak in the other quadrants.
Maybe wait until we're getting this one straight off, but I mean, we're getting 10,000 XP. It's fine.
But you might want to be a little stronger before taking out, especially the blue steaks.
Yes.
Meanwhile, Min is taking on a speed bump.
Okay, survived a nuke.
Yep. We survived
I
the
see
second
you,
nuke.
Lich.
Nope.
I don't see you, Lich.
Yeah. I mean, Lich survived at the very end of round 1. That's, not bad for him.
It takes a really good Lich to tank a nuke.
Yes. Min not going back in for any grinds, so he's satisfied for now with what he got from the eyes. Which, in the 20s, you still got, one more dungeon to do. Yeah, I can see this.
And we've got in chat here really quick. Yeah, FFR turns into food comms at time, so we have the, what is that, the Tyros and the T-Rexes are steak and blue steak. Usually those wyverns are wings. We have the sandworms that are sandwiches. We're just hungry.
Nachos are nachos.
Yep.
Cannot forget those.
Oh, we gotta stop talking about food. Caleb's here.
Alright, yep. We don't want to egg anyone on here.
Oh, God. I didn't think I was in chat here with Phoenix. What?
Min going into volcanoes. Need to check out Armory. Probably go down and have a few words with Carrie, like, get out of here. You don't like Beans of Fire.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna check these few chests and then just go.
I mean, he will find that sun sword, which will be nice. Well, at least if he checks the chest. I mean, we do have better trap on, so he should know that he's passing on potentially a decent item.
Nope, we're letting it go.
Yep.
Which, we've got other weapons. It's okay.
Yeah, I mean, Sun Swords don't have great crit, and really what you want to see is like another Katana or the X-Cal or...
Right.
We know the Vorpal's out there, but I think the only thing we haven't seen, I believe, is Slab, so that must lead to Vorpal.
Mm-hmm.
It's a little out of your way to get, but then again, you also have the Superstore there, which is great when you promoted to a Knight and a Ninja and need to get spells on them.
Yeah, especially when you've got early nuke in life. And
yes. And if Cure 4 at level 1, 2, I mean,
yeah.
Knights with Cure 4 are fantastic.
I didn't look to see what slot life was in, if it would be Knight learnable.
I didn't check either.
It's level 3, so we got a 50-50 shot.
Yep. Minh healing up. Will he check? I mean, if he didn't check that trapped chest in armor, I don't think he's going to bother with the Red Dragon chest, but I could be wrong. Question, does he have heal 3? Because he could have healed up pretty quickly. Doesn't look like it.
Nope.
Alright, Minh taking on Carrie, going offense, offense, offense.
I mean, yes, it's Carrie.
Yeah. Carrie 1 can be a little nasty sometimes, but she can't hit hard if she's dead.
We've got our grind on. We've got a katana. Just fast it and run. So that's 3 orbs now for Minh. Are we going to get some more grind, or are we going straight to Topher?
That's a good question. And that ninja wasn't hitting too hard, of course. If the knight goes down, and say both the knight and the red mage go down, you can still just swap the katana over to the ninja.
Yeah. That is the bonus about doing that full party grind instead of knocking down to just the fighter.
Yes. It's always like, you know, people with black belt grinds like to see at least get some support person a decent level so they can potentially survive, because yeah, even at level 42, black belts can have some difficulty soloing. Sometimes not much against the bosses, but you get some nasty Sifu party pack or something. And
yeah. And this is, like we said earlier, this is race 2 today of them. They just finished race 1. And I will say Topher was the deciding factor in that last race, so don't count Sin out yet.
yeah, it is not over until Chaos is dead, and both Life and Heal 3 are Knight learnable. Not to mention Red Mage learnable.
Okay.
I didn't see Heal 3 being picked up. There we go.
just hold your horses. Alright, Sin actually going up to check these 4 chests.
Yep, the CC Gambit chests. Let's see. They give an Opal plus 2 shield. That is nice.
Except for we don't have a fighter.
Yeah, that'll be the armor shop person will appreciate it if he even bothers to sell it.
This late into the game, I think they just take up too much time.
Yep. Oh, way too much time.
It's like, it might be worth a lot of money, but it's going to land on the ground if I need something else.
Yep. It's useful for showing what is in the chest so you know, oh, I should bother with this.
Yeah.
Right?
Alright.
Meanwhile, sailing the ocean blue, going to Melmond. Looks like she's picking up some more spells because we did see Invis too.
And has not turned in that crystal to get the floater yet, so we did this floaterless.
Yep. Well, Sin Pyro's on the Bridge of Destiny. Will we see a Warmac? I certainly hope so. And And does Sin Pyro have softs? Because his black mage is stone.
Yeah, not taking those solo mages there, or fighters.
And do we have a bat as our, I mean, I know that is custom sprite, so I'm curious which one that is. Yep, we have a bat as our, recruit here.
Red mage, okay.
Doing a little more shopping here. Yep, grabbing the heal pots.
I didn't see that houses had rolled so low.
Yep. Well, Tiamat uses the dreaded ink attack. Someone told her that Enhanced Dark was on. Joke's on her, it's not.
Tia, you're not cracking. It's okay.
Or she's not cracking. She's left the white mage up.
Ouch.
Of course, I've seen Tia too imitate Kraken too in that regard a few times.
Alright. 50 minutes and 36 seconds. Min is into Topher.
Yep, Simpyro, meanwhile, has got his first orblet, and, you know, Volcano, which is looks like where he's headed, is going to be really fast. So, like you said, Simpyro is not out of this by any stretch. First heading over to Crescent, but he's picking up a little magic.
Yeah, see if we remember the level 5 spells.
Light
6 spells,
2,
excuse me.
Fade, and, of course, the Mighty Lamp spell.
I mean, 2 out of 3. 2 out of 3 ain't bad.
And there's Temper at level 6, so I think we saw those earlier and we missed them.
But we have level 14, I think. So yeah. Like to see a few more levels on it to be able to actually use those.
Yes, you don't get those level 6 charges until level 16, and that's on white and black mages. Red is a few more levels, so if I was Sin Pyro, I would be eyeing the possibility of a grind. Can't Sin Pyro, you need to go to Earth anyway?
Oh, it's going to be so interesting to see which way you go here.
It looks like he's probably searching for softs, actually, which you know Canario will have them.
Yep. Gotta pick up our party members. Meanwhile, Min down here getting ready to pick up a Lich.
So we'll see if Lich lasts past round 1.
I mean, Lich 1 survived a nuke.
Yep. It's actually showing some respect, which you never know when there might be a nuke in the pool, so you want to top off your HP a little sometimes. Ninja, 4 hits 50. Look, I'm doing something. 4 hits, only 191 from the night, though, but nuke finishes off Lich 2. Lich 2 couldn't even tank a nuke. Lich 1 could, but Lich 2 couldn't. If I was Min, I'd be a little concerned about the damage output on my ninja, but...
Yeah. Hope that Lich just rolled up in defense.
Yeah, I mean... Actually, those cases, even with like the Tia fight and some of the previous ones, have been just a Tia Kraken fight.
Yeah.
I'm not sure what that ninja's wielding, but it's not what we would call an in-game sword.
I think there was like an ice minus something that we may have found. Maybe.
Yeah, I never liked using the minus weapons. I mean, sure, damage can be tempered back up, but, you know, you lose the crit. And only 170 damage out of that katana. Ooh. And Carrie says, I'll be your Kraken this evening. Goodbye.
Hey, White Mage. Bye, White Mage.
And this is why... Oh, boy, what a man mode. This is why you love to have life on your knight.
Yeah. Carrie, calm. Calm down, Carrie. 13 hits!
It is true, and this is where you're going to get life on your fighter. Real helps. You did not get Cure 4, though. Did you forget about it?
Not sure, but doing the right play and picking up the white first, and then using the white mage to pick everyone else up.
Yes. Save that life charges on the knight for someone else needs it later.
You hate that one time that you just walk through it and revive everyone, then you need it after Tia.
Yes. Min did not get Cure 4 on his knight, so... the knight that can heal, especially when you find yourself in man mode like that.
Yeah. Being able to pick yourself back up is a good skill. Ooh,
Yeah.
Min, walk on the bottom, please. Save some encounters.
Yep, that's something I never cared in vanilla because I never knew, but it's like, oh yeah, that is agreed. Because even if you're not speedrunning, do you really want more encounters in Topher?
Yeah.
Like, not on the seafood floor. Right, Min is approaching Kraken, which, yeah, see how his white mage fares, not to mention everyone else.
Which we've seen a little bit of roughness so far, so depending on what we see.
I have seen Kraken 2 body some knights in this flag set.
Kraken and Tia have been gatekeepers. I know it's a meme, but it's true.
It is very true. Like you say, Sin Pyro isn't out of this yet. He's got his fire orb lit now, and he's going to go through Earth, and not only could he get his third orb lit, he's going to find that eye tile, probably. At least I hope so.
I think we're already past. I didn't see where we were. No, not yet.
We're
Okay.
on Earth 3, so we could still find it.
Yeah, Kraken or Tia have anything nasty. Looking at Min's party, yeah, we got 500 HP on that knight, but everything else is within a nuke range.
Yep. Not to mention the range of some tentacles. Unfortunately, that was not a life caster.
Or 13 hits on a carry, you know.
Yep. Alright, Kraken 2 down. We're bringing, of course, Min up using Sam. Again, save the charge on the knight if you can.
Alright, let's see a Mazza play. Let's go check the Mazza chest, please. I want someone to. It's not gonna happen.
No, it's not. But meanwhile, it looks like Sin Pyro did not check those chests, so he does not know about the eyes.
Well, already did our solo grind on those stakes, so probably feeling already that we've done the grind.
See what Tia does. Locke, I like this. We've seen some highly evasive Tias.
Another tip there for Sin, if you walk down on that second one instead of up, it's a few less steps. Thank you, Falconic, for sending me a slide the moment I did it on my first race.
Alright, more Locke. Tia's not that strong. Of course, the knight's going to be much more heavily armored. Probably a little different attack to mage.
8 hits for 100-something damage. A little bit more.
Yeah. Drink strat, you hate to see it, but we had Cure 4, we had Heal 3, both Knight and Red learnable. Tia 2's down, up to level 25. Meanwhile, Blinking, you missed it. I think there was a glitch or something on Sin Pyro's screen?
At the very least, there's some sort of, like, random blob of pixels.
But this chaos is nasty. Sin Pyro is now going to be entering Topher, so this is still anyone's race.
Sin walking in with 40 heal pots. Ugh.
Yeah, that's...
I mean...
I always want to take a little time to get the heal pots.
There's a lot of things that Fizzle does that we like, but just don't.
Yeah. Like this, using the ninja for fast and then fast on the night. Chaos does not appear to be that strong there. Of course, that is based on the attack on the knight. Not getting a lot of damage output, though.
Yeah, low rolling the nukes. We're only getting 100, 115 or so.
Chaos says, hey, Red Mage, look what spell I can use. It's Fire 3.
See, Black Mage, I can cast it. Why can't you?
Yeah. And Black Mage is like, I can cast this, and it low rolls.
Because I don't need it. Ooh, remember those white dragons with Toxic?
I purged my memories of those.
Sin Pyro just found them again.
Ah, yes. They are a thing in Topher. And they come in packs of up to 4, which is always, I mean, 4 white dragons is nasty anyway, but Chaos not showing much here.
No, but we're getting
magic.
a ton of chip damage out.
Yep.
That adds up.
Nope, the knight is still out of nuke range. But, you know, if you say something comes out with a damage poison, that's a little different.
Or rub.
Yeah, I don't think that knight had any particular protection. I mean, rub is low accuracy, but it's not no accuracy. But yeah, Minh finishes off Chaos with an official time. It's still rolling. I'll see in the chat. Get your GGs out in chat.
The official racetime.gg time is 1 hour exactly and 10 seconds. So 1 hour 10 seconds. And then we did have shortly behind Sin go ahead and forfeit from this at 1 hour and 19 seconds.
I mean, while Steve was at level 34, other party members were at 15 and 16, so that could have been a rough Topher.
But we are joined in the booth here by Minh. Nice to see you.
What's up?
Not a lot. Great race.
Thank you.
And now we have Senpyro. GG's.
Yep, GG's.
All right, you two. Let's see. How was the seed? Minh, give us your impressions.
It was better than the first one we played.
I don't know. I like the first one better.
It was slower, that's for sure, and everything hit a lot harder. But I don't know. I think I learned from my mistakes the first run through.
I think I made more mistakes in this one than I did the first one, I think. But yeah, it is what it is.
You both had some great plays going through it, so don't beat yourself up. It was great.
Yeah, it was, for me, it was okay.
We were talking at the end there. If Topher would have had anything, this could have gone back and forth easily.
Yeah.
The only thing I knew was that Chaos had Cure for. That was it. I saw it on the bat.
Ooh.
I am very lucky I didn't hit that.
Yeah, I was gonna, actually, if Minh would have seen that, this could have changed immediately. Because your ninja or your fighter there was not giving off damage.
I considered taking the fighter, but with these flags, I've had better luck with some kind of variation of melee rainbow, so it's just what I stuck with.
So we've got to ask the question here now, Minh.
What's that?
What happened to the crystal?
I got it and I didn't touch it. I was
know.
I'm in go mode. I don't need. Who needs an airship?
So you're just yeah. Go. Oh. Yeah, just putting around the world there, I guess.
Yep.
Yeah, I didn't feel like I needed it. I was like, I'm just cruising. I'm just gonna go without it and see what happens. And I kind of wish I had it, but it wasn't the end all be all.
It worked out well for you. Did either of you consider going to the Fane? Because at least in the booth, and I think Senpyro figured this out. That was going to be the Vorpal.
The katana. I was fine with that.
Oh yeah.
I don't. If I find absolutely nothing else, I will take a Vorpal. But my luck, the Vorpal rolls like 5 down.
Me too. Like, I will take a Falchion +5 over a Vorpal anything, because I think that weapon is trash.
I will take a silver knife +5.
Okay, we can calm the hate down for the Vorpal now. I'm with you, but
I hate
well,
that.
I'm not saying
that sword
I'm not
hates
saying
me.
it's the worst weapon in the game, but it's the worst weapon in the game.
I'll agree with you there.
But we did see someone go carry through with a silver +5. I mean, a sword, not a dagger, but still.
yeah, I've done that a few times. It's fun.
I've gone through Telfair with Bane +3 before.
I heard you all talking about the eyes. I'm guessing they were in Earth 4.
Eyes were on the Earth tile.
Yep.
I took Steak of Wings because I was more confident with the encounter table that if I found at least a Steak of Wings grind, I could take it.
Mm-hmm. You had an early enough encounter; it made sense.
But yeah, that was a slow seed for me. I knew as soon as I saw my time when I got to TL1, as soon as I saw my time, I knew I was behind.
Mm-hmm.
And I would have been too if I had checked the crystal.
An airship slowing you down.
I don't need an airship slowing me down.
Who knew that the airship was slower than the boat, right?
Pro strats for the next race. I'm writing things down. Got it. Ignore airship.
Who needs it?
Speedboat is your friend.
Oh well, I mean, I'm out now, but it's fine because it takes a lot of weight off my shoulders. I can start focusing on other stuff. Meanwhile, Minh still has the stress of having to go to the round of 32.
I like racing, so I'm
You have an idea who your opponent's going to be, Minh?
I haven't looked.
Uh-oh.
I should probably do that. It's probably a good thing to know.
It only means you have to worry or prep. Neither of them are great.
Yeah, but I had fun with it though.
I've been having fun this tournament too. I really like these flags.
Yeah, these have been fun to watch, talking from a spectator, tracker, commentator perspective. I think I'd like flags where you didn't have to get all 4 orbs, and yeah, I really enjoyed them.
Hey, Minh, if you
What's
look in chat here, I think Hate's saying hi to you.
Yeah, I see it too. Listen, it'll be fun.
You got this.
It'll be a good time, regardless. These flags are really fun, so...
As long as you're just having fun with it, that's all that really matters.
Yeah, pretty much. That's all I came in for.
Everyone is guaranteed a few matches. Play them, have a good time. Well, unless you guys got some more stuff, let's start wrapping this thing up.
I don't have anything else.
Nope, I'm good.
Any final thoughts, or yeah, you're good. So,
Yep,
My
I think I'm
final
good as
thought
well.
is, Hate. We were in the same Duckling Derby, so I expect you to do good things. Also, Minh, it was a lot of fun. Good luck with the rest of the brackets.
Thank you.
Minh, anything to finish up?
Nope, just GG, and good luck everyone else in the rest of the tournament as well. Hey, I
Classic
look
game.
forward to playing you.
Classic gamer stall for me just a little bit as I pull up the schedule.
Well, this was a fun race to watch. I mean, we saw some... Actually, Carrie, too, was hitting pretty hard, and, she eyeballed a life caster. I think she was, playing the role of a Kraken 2 today, but, I really enjoyed this. Fun to watch. I'm wishing both the runners luck, and I'm hoping I have given Jay Scheidel enough of a...
You have. All right. Looking forward to the rest of the evening, if you still want some more Final Fantasy Randomizer fun. We have all Eastern time here. At 8 o'clock, Sir Link-a-Lot taking on some scrub, me, so in Game 2. So congratulations, Link. Get ready to move on. We also have Devious going against Life Reboot. So the first match, Sir Link-a-Lot versus me, will be on FFR. The second one is a Game 1, so it will not be restreamed. We then have Rojo versus Lord of the Synth, a Game 3 going on FFR at 10 o'clock Eastern. So lots of randomizer fun for you to come up. It looks like tomorrow even more. So stay tuned for even more Final Fantasy Randomizer as our tournament continues into the round of 32, round of 16, and then on further. So, like to say a few thank yous to Classic Gamer and to Maple for tracking to us, Speed Gaming for hosting us, and I think that's it for all of us tonight. Thank you guys. Goodbye.